Hey there. So you've probably got a bottle of lotion sitting on your shelf right now, right? But have you ever really stopped to think about the incredible science that's packed into that one little bottle? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see how a simple herbal recipe becomes a scientifically proven product. Let's get into it.
It's a great question, isn't it? How do you take a handful of natural ingredients and turn them into something that's not just nice to use, but is actually verified by science to be safe and effective? Well, that's the journey we're going on today, from the lab bench all the way to that finished bottle.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to figure out what a lotion even is. Then we'll meet the all-natural cast of characters that make up our formula. After that, we'll see how it's all put together, watch it go through some serious quality control, and finally, check out the final report card.
All right, first things first. Before we can really appreciate the science behind making this stuff, we kind of need to be on the same page about what a lotion is from a technical standpoint. What makes it, well, a lotion?
So the official definition has this key phrase, without friction. And that's actually super important. It tells you right away that a lotion is engineered to be applied gently. It's designed to soothe the skin while delivering all those good ingredients. You can almost think of it as a high-tech delivery system for your skin.
Okay, now for the really fun part. Let's meet the cast of characters. And you gotta understand, in a high-performance formula like this one, there are no small parts. Every single ingredient is a star player, and each one was chosen for a very, very specific job.
Just look at this team. We've got aloe vera as our moisturizing, soothing base. Then you bring in coconut oil for those antioxidant and emollient properties. Rose water adds natural hydration. And for protection, we've got neem powder, which is a fantastic antibacterial and antifungal agent. Glycerin kind of holds it all together, and a few drops of essential oil just boost the whole thing. It's a true botanical powerhouse.
So we have our all-star team of ingredients, but how do you actually bring them all together to create the perfect lotion? It's not as simple as just dumping everything in a bowl and giving it a stir, right? Nope. This is a super precise, methodical process, an assembly line, where every step is absolutely critical.
The whole process it's really elegant. First, you carefully heat and then flash cool the aloe vera gel. This step is crucial because it locks in all the goodness, all its biological activity. At the same time, the neem powder gets infused into coconut oil to make it extra potent. Then finally, everything comes together and gets mixed like crazy until you have this perfectly smooth, stable lotion.
But you know what? Making the lotion is only half the battle. Now comes the real test. We have to prove that it's safe, that it's effective, and that it's stable. To do that, our formula has to survive a whole gauntlet of 15 different scientific evaluations.
So all 15 of those tests basically boil down to three big questions. First, is it safe? Like, is it going to harm your skin in any way? Second, does it perform? Does it actually work and feel good? And third, is it stable? Is it going to last, or will it separate into a weird mess in a week? Let's look at a few of the most important tests it had to face.
Okay, let's talk pH. This one is absolutely non-negotiable. See, your skin is naturally a little bit acidic. It's called the acid mantle, and it acts like a security guard, protecting you from bacteria. If your lotion's pH is off, it can mess up that barrier, leading to all sorts of irritation. So getting this number perfect is mission critical.
And this slide right here shows you exactly why this is so critical. On one side, you've got what happens when the pH is off. You get irritation, dryness, basically angry skin. But on the other side, that's the sweet spot, a pH of around 5.5, where the product is working with your skin, not against it. Our lotion needs to land right there. Next up is viscosity. Now that sounds like a super technical word, but it's really simple. It just means, how thick is it? Think about pouring water versus pouring honey. Water flows easily. It has low viscosity. Honey is thick and slow. It has high viscosity. For a lotion, you want something right in the middle, rich but not so thick you can't spread it.
And here we go. This is the final boss of safety tests, the patch test. You actually apply the lotion directly to the skin of human volunteers and watch them for 24 hours. This isn't a simulation. This is the real deal. It's the ultimate test to make sure the product is gentle enough for pretty much everyone. All right, so the lotion was made. It went through the ringer with all those tests. So, how did it do? Let's check out the final report card and see what the science says.
And the first result is in. The pH, a perfect 5.5. That is a bullseye. Right in that perfect sweet spot for healthy skin. Test number 1,
passed with flying colors.
Next up, viscosity. We got a reading of 6,702 centipoise. Now, you don't need to remember that number. All you need to know is what it feels like. And it translates to that perfect, rich, honey-like texture we were talking about. Not too thin, not too goopy, just right. And now, this might be the most important number of all, the results from the patch test. How many volunteers had any irritation? 0. A big fat 0. Not a single person had any redness, any itchiness, nothing. That's a perfect safety score. So what's the magic formula here? This chart breaks it down for us. It's about 60% water. That's what gives you that initial hit of hydration. But here's the key. It's balanced with almost 40% fatty matter from things like coconut oil. That's the secret sauce. The water hydrates and the fats lock that moisture in.
So, after all 15 of those grueling tests, what's the final verdict? Well, it was a total success. The numbers were perfect, but just as importantly, the lotion itself was smooth, glossy, easy to spread, and totally stable. It didn't just pass the test on paper, it aced the real-world experience.
And that's our journey. It's kind of crazy, right? To think about all the chemistry, biology, and physics that go into something we see as simple as a bottle of herbal lotion. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other everyday things around you are just packed with this much incredible hidden science?